Hello guys, and thank you so much for coming back to my channel for another cooking video. So in this video I'm about to prepare dinner for us to eat, and on this particular day we're gonna have some roasted plantains with some gravy on the side and some chicken wings as our protein. So in the pot there you can see the chicken boiling. Well, I actually boiled it the day before, so I'm just heating it up so that I can put it into the air fryer. And I'm also boiling some eggs. So those eggs are for my breakfast. So here I am. I'm about to show you the chicken. Like I said, I pre-boiled that the day before. I'm just heating it up and it's going to go in the air fryer to crisp up. And then here I am prepping my vegetables for my sauce. And in this sauce, I have some tomatoes, red bell peppers, scotch bonnets, and some onions with some spices. So this is just me chopping up my vegetables. So here I'm chopping up my onion, getting it all ready to go into the frying pan to be cooked. And I've already chopped up my bell peppers, as you can see, and the scotch bonnet and my tomatoes. So now if you don't like heat, you can just skip the scotch bonnet. So on this, so here I'm just prepping my um, plantain. Like I said, we're having roasted plantain and it's going to go into the air fryer. And for those who don't know plantain, plantain is just a big version of a banana and it's not eaten raw, it has to be cooked. So here I just cut them into halves and I'm just rubbing it with some salt and some oil, and it's going to go in the air fryer for about 20 minutes. And after about 10 minutes, it's a good idea to flip them so that both sides can brown very well, which you will see towards the end of the video. And I've had to do a voiceover because the clips was just not blending the way I wanted. So bear with me here. So that's the plantain being loaded up into the air fryer and it's gone in there for about 20 minutes. And now I'm prepping my parboiled chicken wings, and that's also going to go into the air fryer shortly. And here I am just rubbing some sriracha sauce on it. Sorry, some sriracha seasoning just to give it a little bit more flavor. And that's also going to go into the air fryer for about 10-15 minutes as well. And here I'm about to start cooking my sauce for the roasted plantain. And I'm going to use some coconut oil today because we're keeping it low carb and healthy. And as soon as that melts, I'm going to add my seasoning. And here you can see me adding a cube of my chicken knorr cubes, which is a seasoning from Nigeria. And then some sea salt is going to go in, not too much. And then I'm also going to add some curry, some cumin, a little bit of Cameroon pepper, some of my Turkish seasoning, the Thomas sauce that I mentioned before that I got from Turkey. And I think I'm adding some sriracha. Yeah. So I like to flavor my oil before I start cooking because it just elevates the flavor of the whole meal. So try this and let me know if you like it. And then once your spices are all into the oil, you are then going to add your onion, which is what I'm doing here. And I'm going to let that fry for about 1 minute, not too long. You don't want it to crystallize. And then also, once you fry the onions for a bit, I'm going to add my peppers, which is my red bell peppers and my scotch bonnet. I'm going to mix, 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 mix. And then I'm going to also add my tomatoes in a second. And the tomatoes is just what's going to give it some liquid because at this point your sauce is kind of dry. So you really need the tomatoes for some juice. And if it gets too dry, don't be afraid, just add some water and let that cook. And here it's been cooking for about 3-4 minutes. And I'm going to give it a stir. And it's looking so nice. And it smells amazing. And that's going to pair well with our roasted plantain. And here I am. I think I'm just lowering the heat because it's too high, because it's almost cooked. And then I'm checking on my plantain and my chicken in the air fryer. And at this point, I think I was about to flip my plantain shortly. So I'm still mixing my sauce. It's looking all nice and yummy. And yes, I'm just going to wait to show you the clip of where I um, of where I turn the plantain and the chicken. And that's coming up shortly. So I'm still mixing here. Okay, that's all done. Okay. And then now I'm going to take you over to the air fryer shortly. So obviously you're going to let your sauce cook for about 5 to 7 minutes so that everything is nice and tender. And you would know when it's cooked because the oil will start bubbling on top of what you are cooking. And then here I am just turning off the stove because at this point it is cooked. And then this is what the chicken wings is looking like after being in the air fryer for about 7 minutes. And like I said, you need to flip them around so that both sides of the chicken would brown. And here is what my roasted plantain is looking like. And at this point, they've been in the air fryer for about 10-15 minutes. And I have flipped once. So this is the final flipping, which at this point it is cooked. So I'm just going to take them out. And this is what you're looking for when you're roasting your plantain in the air fryer. And at this point, I'm just going to add my chicken wings to my sauce so that the sauce can marinate inside the chicken, even though you don't really need it, but it's a good idea for you to do this because trust me, it tastes very, very nice. And then at this point, I realized that the sauce was a little bit too spicy for my grandkids. So on the other side of the burner, I had to make another quick sauce with less spice for my grandkids. And here I am showing it to you. So, and that's almost done as well. Then at this point, I'm just going to give them their own chicken wings. So I'm going to add that to their sauce in a second. And I'm also going to taste the sauce to make sure it tastes nice, which I can tell you now it tasted amazing. So it's not just looking nice, but it's tasting really, really nice. So that's the chicken wings for my grandkids. Like I said, on this particular day, we didn't really have that much left in the freezer. So I just took out whatever we had the night before and I parboiled it and we just managed it really. But it was a lovely meal. Everybody enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys will try this sometime. Like I said, you can get plantain from any Afro-Caribbean shop. So if you're in the US, you can get it in the African shop, and if you're in the UK, you can get it almost everywhere, to be quite honest. So at this point, I'm about to plate. So there are two plates there. One is for me and one is for my daughter and we're both going to have 2 plantains each. And I know I'm on keto and I'm not supposed to have um, complex carbs, but you can have it once in a while, to be quite honest, and you're still going to lose weight. Because plantain is a good form of carb. It's a carb that is called complex carb, and complex carbs are those carbs that don't leave your stomach too fast, so they easily digest. They have what we call a slow release, so they keep you fuller longer so you don't tend to snack after eating them, unlike eating rice or pasta or bread, that is mainly sugar and it turns into glucose into your bloodstream and then you feel hungry after a few hours, but you're kept fuller longer with complex carbs. So here I am just tasting the food, and the way you eat it is you just cut a bit of the plantain mixed with the sauce, and then you eat that really. And here I'm looking like, oh, this tastes really nice. And it did taste nice, to be quite honest, if I must say so myself. So yeah, my daughter was asking me to describe, what it tastes like in my mouth. So I was telling her that I can taste the sweetness of the plantain with the spiciness of the sauce, and they both complement each other very, very well. So I really hope that you will try this recipe and let me know in the comment section if you did, and let me know how it went. So thank you so much for watching this video of mine. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video. So until then, you all take care and God bless you. Mwah. Tutlu. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So please comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. And this is me blowing you a kiss here. Mwah.